B-R-U-T, Brut. I don't know. I've looked at this before. They are spreading hate towards the Indian community. Reality of Indians in the USA.
I saw someone bring out an Indian flag.
I love poop, and I need it to smell more like poop so I can feel at home. The blatant...
Tyler Overia, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Look at what good he has done. He has done some great good. Oh my gosh. It's like literally, you hear that? You hear that? You literally know where he learned that from. You know where he learned that from.
At home. The blatant racism that was displayed quite literally 20 minutes ago.
Very saddening.
Because they feel uncomfortable seeing people that do not look like them.
They're not here to listen. They're here to just make their statement.
You know what's funny? Is I wouldn't think these people are Indian. I wouldn't. These people are the ideal kind of people that are absolutely welcome. He sounds more American than my dad, who has lived here for 30-something years. No, 40 years. My dad has lived in America for 40 years, can still not speak the language properly. He was probably not born and raised here, but has been here long enough to integrate himself and basically become a part of the community. Just hearing him was just like, I would never have assumed. I would never have assumed.
Leave.
People are forming strong opinions based on social media clips.
It's really sad to see what's going on. The fact that I came to this meeting.
Correction. American Indian. American Indian. I'm correcting it for them. He's an American Indian. I'll accept him. I'll accept him.
That I came to this meeting and I saw someone.
Yeah, exactly. They're Americans. It should have been American first. He's an American Indian. He's an American Indian.
Bring out an Indian flag, talk in an Indian accent.
There's nothing wrong with an Indian accent. I don't do it because my wife hates it when I do it. She's like, oh, you sound too much like this. I'm just like, you all sound the same. I might have a black eye the next time I'm online.
Hello, sir. I am Sanjay Gutpa. I am transracial Indian. Sir. I just want to say thank you for everything you're doing for the Indian community. We need 10,000 more H-1B.
Oh, he can't even get the accent right. He can't even get the accent right.
To stand in solidarity with the Indian community, I've stopped using the city garbage service, and I've started throwing my trash outside and pooping everywhere. I love poop. The city smells too clean, and it is offensive to me and my culture, and I need it to smell more like poop so I can feel at home. I also asked that we remove all deodorant.
Again. Okay. The word for deodorant in India is perfume. They use the word perfume. Guys, for some reason, don't like the word perfume, that they use deodorant. They use cologne. They use other words for it. But it's literally the same to same. Same to same. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
And soap from the stores in Frisco is offensive. I need shout out Vivek Ramaswamy and shout out Kash Patel. We need to legalize public defecation. Thank you. Like, thank you.
Racist piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
I like this guy right here. He's just like, that was so effing racist. He's right. It was. It was. Like, I could understand someone going there for like a meme and a joke, but he literally had no real understanding. Again, I could probably go to the conventions, and if I see like a problem, like, again, I believe the H-1B visa is an issue. It does need to be completely reformed. The entire visa process in general needs to be reformed. But at the same time, I mean, this guy goes up there, has no real understanding, and is just like, oh, I want to make it smell like home. And have you ever been to India? No, then don't speak on it. Don't speak on it.
very saddening. And that's aside from what I was going to say, but I just wanted to make that clear with everyone that I don't think anyone should be.
Same thing happening with Muslims in India stereotyping blatant Islamophobia. Well, yeah, everyone says Islamophobia just to get out of the fact that people are insulting people.
Applauding that sort of behavior.
Calling things out.
It is quite saddening seeing that in my community. And it truly does make me very emotional. But I feel like a divide has been created, and the root cause of that is misinformation. I feel like there are players that are outside of our community.
They were applauding what he was saying.
That want to bring this rhetoric in here. And I mean, I'm looking at the audience, the people that primarily made the false claims against Indians. They're not even in this room anymore. They're not here to listen. They're here to just make their statement and leave. Anyone that really wants to learn and be educated and understand the perspective of someone that's within that community, you can come to me, talk to me afterwards, and I'll give you that, because I feel like this sort of information is only spread when you're in your own echo chamber. When you're in your echo chamber of thoughts, and with social media, with all these things around us, we just get stuck within our own thoughts and our own beliefs, and they become extreme. The only way we change that is through communication and through coming together as a community.
So today I'm here essentially to address misinformation.
No, again, it's American Indian. American Indian. The American goes first. It goes first. It seems like she's been here long enough. This is her primary home. America goes first. When she lives in India, then she can be an Indian America. But when you live here, America goes first. It just seems the best. It just seems to make sense that way.
Information about the Indian community that has been stated at previous meetings, the blatant racism that was displayed quite literally 20 minutes ago. And all of this has spread to the news. Times of India is writing about Councilman Tucker and how that so-called activist Paul has blatantly made racist claims towards him. But many of these people that have spoken at previous town halls, they've used the word alleged fraud, alleged activity, alleged concerns. I will not be using that word tonight. I'm not here to speculate. I'm here to present facts. I'm here to cite real data, and I am here to address directly the misinformation surrounding H-1B visas and harmful stereotypes about the Indian community in Frisco. Tonight, I'm here to talk about two things: the truth about H-1B visas and the reality of the Indian community in our city. I spoke directly with the Frisco Chief of Police, David Shilson. Something that I want to make clear to everybody here tonight: the Frisco Council is not responsible for H-1B visa fraud.
True. I mean, that's a government system. It's not a county. It's not a state. It's a government system. So in the end, it's the government that needs to actually be in charge of it. It's the government that's in full control. Like, and what I mean by government is like federal government. It's a federal government program. It's not a state government. It's not a county government. It's not a city government. It's a federal government. So it's the federal government's responsibility to correct it. Why would you go and talk to your state? Like, sure, maybe they can do some things to regulate the amount of H-1B visas, but at the same time, the correction needs to be done at the top.
That directly goes to a federal bureau. Complaining here, the only reason why people are complaining to the council is to spread blatant hate towards the Indian community because they feel uncomfortable seeing people that do not look like them. Chief Shilson also said misinformation is one of the biggest threats to our country today. It creates divisiveness and hostility and does everything but promote unity. And that is exactly what we are seeing. People are forming strong opinions based on social media clips, group chats, and viral posts. Kelly, for example, today at this meeting made a claim that hate crimes were happening in India against the Christian community. She referenced the Cornell report. Upon looking at this report, you can see that there have been 200 cases of hate crimes towards Christians, but India is home to 1.2 billion people. Relative to the size of population, there has been significantly more hate crimes towards Muslims and Jewish people within America. So hate crimes happen everywhere, but are disproportionately happening in the US due to uninformed rhetoric spread by people that do not educate themselves.
Oof. That guy was just insane. That guy was insane. The fact that he went up there. I like how he was the first person that they showed. The first person that they showed. That was crazy. That was crazy. Ignore my comment? What do you mean ignoring your comment? Oh, deport that guy. He is obviously an illegal Indian. I mean, I don't know. The American Indians. I'm okay with the American Indians being here. The racist piece of crap. No, we have enough of those already. We don't need more. We don't need more of those. But yeah, it's so freaking insane. So freaking insane. The fact that that's it's a huge problem because it's been made a huge problem. And there's a lot of money in hating India. There really is. People can make careers off of it. People can literally make a career off of it. But it's sad. It's sad that misinformation is being spread like blatantly because yeah, hate is everywhere. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the fact that now communities are, I don't like the word communities, but that now like Indians, like people who are, well, they're not even Indians. They're Americans. They're Americans. Like I would literally believe that they're completely 100% Americans are being targeted just because of, well, racial biases. It's racist in the end because it's like, oh, they look at them. It's like, oh, you look a little different. You've got to be India. You've got to be Indian. Of course, I'd always make the joke where like India, Middle East, same thing. But then again, I do things in jokes. I'd never be like, oh, yeah, it's the same. No, it's always done in like stereotypic jokes. I've always been fine with like jokes, but there's always like, it's funny. It's kind of like how Bill Burr did the joke about no, where no can mean multiple different things out of a woman's mouth. But the same thing can be said for a majority of things. So there are racial slurs out there, which when used, like my friend, I could call him things and it's used endearingly. But if I used it in another, like just in malice, it means something completely different. Why? Because I said it out of sheer hatred. Out of sheer hatred. Just like there's difference between no. There's a difference between all those. There's a difference between, well, the way of using like very heinous slurs. Like you can have a gay friend literally be comfortable calling him whatever, everything under the sun, and they're okay with it because you guys are friends and you do it all lovingly. But the second it's done in hate, like someone who's absolutely just despises those kinds of people comes and calls them those words that you call them, you know, like endearingly, it completely changes the meaning. Completely changes the meaning. That's why it's like stereotypes are funny until people literally say those things out of sheer hatred and not understanding. Because stereotypes are real, but at the same time, they're not. They're absolutely not. That's what makes them funny, because they're real, but they're not real. Just like the absentee father joke, that it's real, but it's not real. Because not everything is one-to-one. Not everything is one-to-one. Yeah, he is. Yeah, they're all American Indians. They're all American Indians.
You guys got a video? So bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait like that.